No effort is needed to believe what they're trying to say. The filthy mongrel, his circle, the past administrations. The mere fact that as you've seen on the news just recently, a few hours ago, like some of their vessels going up against the vessel of Uncle Shi's naval fleet, the Coast Guard, the Chinese Coast Guard. Can you compare those ships they have with what do you call this, Uncle Shi's ship? That is already evidence of their flaws, their corruption, their neglect to protect, their incompetence. Because they've already neglected to protect their population properly by neglecting their military because of their corruptive practices, not being able to purchase, maintain competent military equipment. Isn't that sufficient evidence of the things I'm trying to say? Of how misled this the government they have has been and is, isn't it? That is so disgusting. And those who know that if there's if that place has that those lodges, that Order of Solomon lodges, those people usually running the government are linked with that with those lodges, and then they still try and lie. There's no need to believe what they say. So who is wrong? How Uncle Shi is how Uncle Shi is running his government versus how this mongrel and the past administrations are running this government. Obviously, Uncle Shi is doing a better thing, isn't it? Look at their military equipment. That means the Chinese, they're not neglecting their military, and they are able to provide security, which is in a competent level, compared to these mongrels. You see how embarrassing these mongrels are? So, if they are saying something against me, would you believe that? I don't think so. And if they would still try and say something, how dare they? Isn't it? Mm. And then, now that this, this dark times, wherein tensions are very high, they would expect their military to defend their sovereignty. Well, in fact, the previous administrations and these liars who are now in position have done nothing. They've neglected their military. What their military gonna use? Bows and arrows? That is so embarrassing. That is why I have absolutely no confidence with this the government ruling this nation. Mm. And that is only the military aspect of neglect. How embarrassing. And they have the nerve to try and come up with lies and question me. Well, in fact, my circle, my umbrella, and me being able to build my own fleet and reach the heights they would only dream about.
You've returned. What did you learn? The dagger's base is on Skiros.
And then they would try and bribe the public to,
What did you learn about my brother?
you know,
Is he
use the
alive?
public
Is he the
to
kingfisher?
their implantation tricks and this and that. And
All that matters is stopping the dagger.
So it is him. Of course it was him.
how embarrassing.
Neritos always was getting himself into trouble. A temple to Achilles on Skiros, you said?
Agapios?
Stop, slave!
Stop, slave! Guards! Guards!
No! That man earned his freedom long ago.
Thanks to you, the dagger's true face has been revealed and Emdia has a chance at survival. You've earned your reward. Though I fear victory will not be as simple as storming Skiros, the Kingfishers hid in the shadows for decades. There will be more to do before the end. Help me. Help Emdia.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Good. I'll lead the small force to Smuggler's Dock on Skiros. Meet me there, and together we'll finally crush the dagger!
And you see, and you still saw this filthy dog, the mongrel, trying to make speeches and win the public. Anything that the mongrel says, they absolutely mean nothing. All air. Him and the rest of his circle. And then he's gonna send his troops to their deaths when they go up against China. You see how what do you call this? That their government and the previous governments they had, how they did things. They couldn't even not neglect their military. And they have the nerve to question me, my credibility, my competence. Well, in fact, if I would throw them the same question, you would see that the gap is astronomical. Indeed, indeed. How embarrassing. That's why the people, if they're smart, they would throw the rest of those mongrels into jail or pits full of vipers. Or like those, what do you call this? Those spikes. You know, they just throw those mongrels on those pits. Typical. Those, that is the perfect example of politicians. Separating the definition. If we're gonna use the definition of what is a leader. So that means this administration, the previous administration, they're just politicians. They're useless. They've neglected their military. How would their military defend their sovereignty with you know, equipment that is primitive? How dare they run for office and then another election comes, they again run for office. Nothing changes. To stand on your own, not relying with anybody. That is the true strength of the true test of an organization, a body, a nation's strength, fortitude, and all those what do you call this? Dignifying values. Me, without asking help from the Chinese or the Russians or those my circle, I have my own fleet. What they're gonna do? They're gonna rely on that treaty they have with those Americans. Isn't that so embarrassing? How embarrassing. And because of that treaty, they've become complacent. The previous administrations, the administration they have now, that is the result of complacency. Reliance, complacency. They should be ashamed of themselves. And they dare to attack my credibility. They haven't even looked at their reflections. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing. It doesn't even come close to a fourth of an inch when it comes to my measuring stick. When I'm gauging, you know, what should be the standard. It is also a depiction. This current situation they are experiencing, unable to fend off those those ships, those very mighty vessels from Uncle Shi's naval fleet. It's a depiction of their the previous administrations and this administration, their poor foresight. Very superficial foresight. They haven't seen this coming. And greed. And they have the nerve to try and run office. Please. This alone are grounds that the previous administrations, they should be what do you call this, questioned, isn't it? And this administration, they should be questioned as well. They should be terminated immediately, isn't it? As they are not doing the
Guess I better take it.
From that dumb Estrada's administration, Arroyo's administration, that Abnoy Aquino. Oh, absolutely trash. The evidence, the state of their military at this current time, all trash. They should be as I've already ordered. No need for a hearing or things like that. They've failed to protect their sovereignty just because of this military neglect. That's why there's no need to hear, to listen, to believe what excuses they have. That is the evidence of their incompetence and stupidness. They are indeed stupid. Not forgetting the fact that when that dumb dad of this filthy dog, that Marcus dumb dog, and his dumb dad, is a part of that, that Jewish, that Cabal, that Order of Solomon group. They've already invited this demise into their country. So that includes that administration of that dumb dog's dumb dad. That is the culture that they've brought in when it comes to governing and how to do things. So disgusting. That's why those senators, they talk as if this and that, but they haven't seen this. All those senators from the past up until now. My evidence, how come? It's like this. The state of their military, the equipments, this neglect. They are all useless. They couldn't actually answer or rebut the things I've said. Haven't you seen the news a few hours ago? Those beautiful Chinese vessels colliding with those disgusting Navy vessels they have. Have you compared the how they look? No matter how smart their senators, their congressmen, their politicians in the past and the present claim to be, they're stupid. That is my opinion. The senators, they would claim they passed so many bills and things like that. Those mean absolutely nothing. Those senators who have been senators for a long time, those congressmen who have been congressmen for several times, look at the state of your
This area will
military.
be well defended.
It's embarrassing.
This will hurt!
My own fleet. We have several satellites. Orbit to surface missiles. The latest anti-air defense systems. Even more advanced than what America has. And so much more. Holy macaroni. We have the spider's web. The spider's web technology. Imagine that. I have my own military satellites. Does your government have a military satellite? Filthy dog? The eye of the sky. And you're an entire government. You have this GDPs, those public funds, taxes, and things like that. But you don't even have a military satellite. How embarrassing.
Έχει τη σαπορία περί του επιστημισμού, επιθυμώτας εκ των μαγειρίων φλόγας όπισθεν και αφανής είναι.
Ούμιν, αλλά το φωσιλέκτε εκασταχούης.
Και τι δέστη περί των αγρικιών, υπάρχουσι οι άλλες αγρικίε.
Οι χνευτέ μηνύουσι και αγρικοί ετέρε προσέω κίντε και ετέρε
Εξοχαβεβαιούστε
παραγωτάνιε.
ότι οι χνευτές αναπέμπουσι αγγέλους τακτικός. Ου δυνάμεθα προσαπονέμεστε την ημέραν ανάπασαν. Αρείτε είδωρ εκ του ποταμού. Βεβαιούστε ότι επαρκέσεστη. Κόταν φθεί το υπηκόν, βεβαιούστε ότι η τροφήν έλαβον. Το υπηκόν συνέλθει την ευώνυμον πτέρυγαν ή τη εστί ή μάλλον ανίσχυρη.
You hear the good news? We're going to get some time off.
Hadn't heard.
Επίσης αναφέρεις ότι ούτι όπιστον ήμουν
Εμάς καταστρέφουν τα σοδούς έτοιμες καθιστώσεις εμάς προπέντες. Ο πληθυκών αρκετών περιφρουρήσει.
Άμα την προσγείωση οράτε μπρος μη επιτυθώσει.
Ήβρωμεν τα βαθύ του ποταμού, όπου διαβόμεν ετέρος.
Μετεωρίτης Μέγας κατευθύνεται.
Ιεν, εμεί φίλοι, τούτο το μέρος γεννήσεται το πεδίον της μάχης. Η γιγνώσκομεν το πεδίον, δυνάμεθα ελπίζει. Επιθυμώ το στρατόπεδον διατεταγμένων είναι αντιπέραν του πεδίου μάχης. Επιθυμώ τους φύλακας διαταξαμένους σε κάστους ανά 4,5 πόδας. Άματιαίο αποστήλατε ιχνευτάς.
Το υπηκόν δία τη συναντάν ημάς κομιδίν με συμβρίαν.
Έχει τη απορία περί του επιστημισμού. Επιθυμώτας εκ των μαγειρίων φλόγας όπισθεν και αφανής είναι.
Ούμιν, αλλά το φωσιλέκτε εκασταχούηση.
Και τι δέστη περί των αγρικιών, υπάρχουσι άλετινες αγρικίε.
Ιχνευτέ μηνύουσο και αγρική ετέρε προσέω κίντε και
Έξω
ετέρε
βεβαιούστε ότι
παραγωτάνιε.
οι ιχνευτές αναπέμπουσι αγγέλους τακτικός. Ου δυνάμεθα προσαπονέμεστε την ημέραν ανάπασαν. Αρείτε είδωρ εκ του ποταμού. Βεβαιούστε ότι επαρκέσεστη. Κόταν φύ το υπηκόν, βεβαιούστε ότι η ύπη τροφήν έλαβον. Το υπηκόν συνέξει την ευώνυμον πτέρυγαν ή τη εστί ή μάλλον ανίσχυρη. Έξεστη μην διαγγελήν ποιο εχθρό στρατοπεδεύσεστε, ουδέν οροέντα.
Επομνήσεις αναφέρεις ότι ούτι όπιστον ημούνηση.
Yes, darling. Let me just finish this one. Thank you. I love you, darling.
Ούκ επιθυμούμεν αν αποθήστε
I just had to punctuate the truth on the heads, the minds, the faces of these filthy mongrels.
Εμεί φίλοι, τούτο το μέρος γεννήσεται το πεδίον της μάχης. Η γιγνώσκομεν το πεδίον, δυνάμεθα ελπίζει. Επιθυμώ το στρατόπεδον διατεταγμένων είναι αντιπέραν του πεδίου μάχης. Επιθυμώ τους φύλακας διαταξαμένους σε κάστους ανά 4,5 πόδας. Άματιαίο αποστήλατε ιχνευτάς.
Το υπηκόν δία τη συναντάν ημάς κομιδίν με συμβρίαν.
Έχει τη απορία περί του επιστημισμού. Επιθυμώτας εκ των μαγειρίων φλόγας όπισθεν και αφανής είναι.
Ούμιν, αλλά το φωσιλέκτε εκασταχούηση.
Και τι δέστη περί των αγρικιών, υπάρχουσι άλετινες αγρικίε.
Επιθυμώ το στρατόπεδον διατεταγμένων είναι αντιπέραν του πεδίου μάχης. Επιθυμώ τους φύλακας διαταξαμένους σε κάστους ανά 4,5 πόδας. Αματιαίο αποστήλατε ιχνευτάς. Το υπηκόν δία τη συναντάν ημάς κομιδίν με συμβρία. Έχει της
Simply a matter of fitting sacrifice to Artemis. According to the new priest, we make her happy and she'll
Και τι
grant us
δέστη
the
περί
use
των
of her
αγρικιών.
gifts. All right, I admit, I do not understand the
Έξοχα.
logistics of the
Βεβαιούστε ότι η χνευτή αναπέμπουση αγγέλους τακτικός. Πού δυνάμεθα προσαπομένεστε την ημέραν ανάπασαν. Άρετε είδωρ εκ του ποταμού. Βεβαιούστε ότι επαρκέσεστη. Και όταν φθεί το υπηκόν, βεβαιούστε ότι η ύπη τροφήν έλαβον. Το υπηκόν συνέξει την ευώνυμον πτέρυγα. Τύχησεστη μάλλον ανίσχυρη.
Η ασπίδη. Αυτή προστατεύει ημάς η χώρα των πύρων, βελών και υπηκού επιθέσεις. Σπαρτιάτε λάβετε θέσεις, περισκοπείτε.
The mighty warrior with the broken spear. Your time. Timely arrival puts us in the perfect position for a push on Athenian borders. If you'll join us on the battlefield, of course.
Sparta has my sword, and all my strength behind it.
Glad to hear it. May Ares favor us today.
I just knew you were going to be trouble.
I'll snap your neck like a twig.
Thank you, my darling. You think so? I love you.
Στις θαλάσσιες πόλεμος απαξεί τα εμπορεύματα εκ του Ευξήνου.
Έχεις τον οβολοστάτη εχθέ.
Let me just see if I can. What time is it? Excuse me.
We have only the finest goods. Done. Goodbye then.
Sorry, excuse me.
Roars to positions!
Hell's ready for you, Commander.
Ship the oars!
Darling, just saw a doctor ship. I'm very excited. I love you, darling.
Ready oars! Sails down! Ship the oars! Oars down!
I think there's like two more mythical beasts left. I'll land those in my next session. Then I'll see if I'll play another game. But I think yeah, I'll have a look. Because I promised some of those people under my umbrella I'll be watching some of the art they've produced.
Oars at the ready!
Thank you very much for watching.
Forward! Full speed!
Uncle Shi. Shishi. Shishini. Thank you very much, Uncle Shi. And don't bully Mr. Kishida. That guy is a very good man.
Ready the oars! We're moving now!
We need to let the rowers catch the threats!
Thank you for watching. I love you, darling.